Hey everyone, welcome to the weekly review. So last Friday's fake out got me a bit. I went long, went to take a shower because I had to leave, and then when I came back, it was already drilling very hard and got stopped out. I went long again on the close on SPY because I think this leg down is pretty much done. There are basically two scenarios, one in which we do a low retest, like push below 540 briefly again, potentially even go a bit lower than this, then move up, or we just move up right now. Based on the pre-market, we are around here, like 542-ish, almost 543, which is just below the AV up from the low. Um, so the this type of move is kind of to be expected. Like I said, I expect this to be a free wave move. This was the potentially the end of the first wave. We look at September, October of last year, we had three waves as well. First was 5.6, and then a 5% bounce almost. Second wave was like 7%-ish, 724, and then we got a 4% bounce, and the last wave was 6.55, and then we kept going up, so doesn't matter. And now we have almost a 5% bounce drop on SPY, 4.4, almost 5. Actually, let me 4.7, let's call it 5. And if you get like a 4 or 5% bounce, it's pretty big, like 560-ish. Uh, let's assume this. We haven't gone that oversold, so I think like 555 is going to be the top. So like 3% bounce would be good enough. Then we should get another 5-6% just for the sake of argument. Then like 4% bounce, we try to make the quarter green again, and then another 5-6%, and we retest the low here. This of course can be bigger, and looking at positioning, I was looking at it earlier. I think the main target is going to be this 15% area, which is a retest of the 2021 top. This is now my target, official target. I don't think we get 20%, so I don't think we see 450. It's a lot more likely that we go down here than lower. So yeah, now going back to this, I'll show positioning on SPY. So we have 540 as a big level. We have 550 as a big level. What I think will happen for a while is we swing between these two with potential overshoot. So for example, if we go down, like we will undercut 540 a bit, like we did on Friday, we went to 547, and I think that's possible again as low as 535. Then we'll slingshot back up and we will push above 550 in the same way like we go below 540, like up to 555, but not higher than that. So we will slingshot between these two until we get sufficient enough momentum to push either lower or higher. If we go higher, like 565-ish would be the top, 560, 565, and lower like 520 something. We shall see. Uh, this in the short term, I don't mean long term. Long term, we can go outside these ranges, but more likely below. So for now, uh, like I said, we are here. Potential for another push down here and do a low retest, but then we kind of break out. I think we have went down sufficiently enough to have enough accumulation to push us and break the downtrend when we do move up, and we can do this from the first move like we have here. If on open we continue higher, or we can do the low retest, which can also be a higher low. Like instead of going all the way here, we stop at this area here, which is the 20 MA on weekly, like 549. And then once either of this happens, I think it's very likely that the next move will be a breakout of the downtrend. And we have a bunch of resistances above, but I don't think the quarter green red pivot will be significant this time. So I think 550 will be the resistance level. The AV up from the high will be tagged again, almost for sure. But for the next leg up to be, next leg down to be potent, we need kind of a fake out move like we had on Friday. This fake out was one of the main reasons why we went down as much as we did, because it caught longs off guard and they had to cut positions and so on. So I think we can go above even this level, like do something like this on CPI day. This is not time accurate exactly. So something like this is possible. Uh, it would be the lower boundary of the previous consolidation range, the one we had here, which lasted quite a bit of time. So I think we can go here, and then eventually we start at the next leg down, and we will go lower. So pretty straightforward for the next couple of days. Buy any dip in this area here, and expect a move with CPI up to 555-ish probably. But if you don't want to be greedy, take profits along the way on the AVU up tag. The CPI print is important because on the jobs report, we didn't really get confirmation for 50% basis points. What the market right now is looking for is confirmation that the Fed will cut by 50. The jobs report was not sufficient to confirm that. So expectations are still between 0.25 basis points and 0.50 basis points cuts. If the CPI is soft, we will get confirmation for 50 basis points. If the CPI is hot or not soft enough to the market's liking and still keeps us in limbo, don't expect a very big bullish reaction. Yeah, that's kind of it. Hope it helps. Have a good one. Bye bye.